guys, today I'm here with my Sephora VIB haul. The sale has ended, the dust has settled. We must all come to terms with our credit card bills when you see that Sephora line and how much you spent. Yeah, I had a big cart of things, you know, the wish list, and I was like, I'm gonna whittle this down, which I did, but then when I went to place my order, I was like, and put a bunch of stuff back in and some other new items. Great, right? So hopefully you were better than me and you picked up nothing, or maybe one or two essentials or something that you've been eyeing for a long time. That being said, there are a whole bunch of goodies in here that you have wanted me to test, that I have wanted to test. I thought we would do this super chill. I just got this and I'm uploading it tomorrow morning, so today when you're watching it's irrelevant to you, but I just want to like pull it out. We can experience it together and just pick through my sale haul. So let's get started. So I picked up a 100-point perk, which I normally don't do because I like to save my points just in case something amazing pops up, but I wanted to try this out from Diva Curl. I've gotten tons of recommendations from you guys to try the line. This is the Build Up Buster Gentle Deep Cleanser Serum, which sounds really interesting, sulfate-free, and a really good size for a 100-point perk. So I will have to report back on this, but I've heard amazing things about this line. Something that I absolutely love but pained me to purchase because of the circumstances, the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder. And I have a full dedicated review on this. I absolutely love it, absolutely think it is worth the $57. So much so that I broke mine, tried to fix it, and it just did not work. It kept crumbling, it lost all of its integrity and pigmentation, and I couldn't return it because it's been months. So I purchased it again. Like, that's unheard of in my life. Like, I don't take purchasing something that costs $57 lightly at all. I was like going out on a limb expecting to return it when I first purchased this, but it is so good. Such a good color match for me. Adds just enough depth to my skin. The powder is beautiful. You cannot overdo it. It does not look muddy. I will never travel with it again, even though I just took it to work. And I planned on like contouring after work because I was going out. Like, why did I do that? And then I opened it up and it was smashed. So this will stay on my vanity. I think that it is an absolutely beautiful powder. Do you 100% need it? No. Is it absolutely amazing? And would I repurchase it? 100%. It's up to you. You don't need to buy it, but I had to buy it. It is so good. I'm so happy to have it back, but I'm so annoyed that I broke it. Like, of all the products to break, really? Another pricier powder that I decided to purchase is from Becca, and this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous Blush. This one is in the shade Tiger Lily. I have wanted this ever since the collection came out. It is so pretty. The whole collection is gorgeous. This one is one of the more orange shades, which really appeals to me, and oddly enough, I have been so into a really luminous look lately. And normally I'm kind of like highlighter and I'm done, but now I'm like going for more luminous foundations. What? Me, Samantha, Oily Skin Diaries Samantha, into luminous foundations, into lighter coverage foundations, into luminous setting sprays. I don't know what's happening. Even though I kind of look oily, I'm like, I like it. So I'm kind of playing around, trying to figure out how to look luminous without being greasy and not super matte and flat. But this is gorgeous. I've obviously only swatched it. I got it a couple hours ago, but I'm really happy that I finally pulled the trigger on this guy. And now let me totally contradict everything I just said by showing you a bunch of mattifying products that I purchased. I'm really on a bit of a makeup roller coaster right now, experimenting a lot, and I know that I've had so many requests to test out more primers and more setting sprays for oily skin, so that's what I'm doing. The first item that I picked up is the White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray, and I got the smaller size of this because, first of all, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It's good for travel, and I just have so many things that I want to try out that I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of full-size things because that gets quite expensive. So this is from Boscia, and it can be used before or after makeup to help with oil control, so I'm really excited to try that. If you have tried any of these products, let me know what you think of them. And then I also got this, which is full-size and very expensive. It is the Cover FX Custom Blot Oil Control Drops. These are supposed to be used in a number of ways. Let me know how you'd like to see the review on this. Would you like me to test it out a bunch of times? Let you know how I like them or don't like them. Would you like a full first impressions? These are expensive. They're like $52. The reviews were not that good. Let me know if you have tried these. I will test them out, and if I don't like them, I returned them. And then I also got a small size of the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. Again, didn't want to get a huge size of it. I have a ton of primers that I'm working on testing right now. If I do end up loving it, I can pick it up during the next VIB sale, but I've heard really good things about this, and I also want to try the mattifying foundation too. I'm on such a complexion kick right now. I just feel really overwhelmed by all the lipsticks and things like that, and I just have really been interested and more excited about complexion products, and I've always been that way. When I watch a tutorial, my favorite part has always been the foundation, the bronzer, the highlight. I love that, and I've really been just really interested in purchasing more items to try and perfect my base. Something that people have been talking about to death is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and a lot of the reviews said that if people had drier skin, it kind of caught onto dry patches, so that led me to believe it's a little bit more mattifying. It's supposed to really help with pores, and a lot of the primers that I have are mattifying, but they don't necessarily do anything for pores, and I have noticed a good bit more texture on my skin lately for whatever reason, so I thought that this would be interesting to try out. It is hefty. I feel like you'd really have this forever, and it really is quite heavy. It was expensive. I think it was like $40 or so. I mean, nothing at Sephora is overly cheap, but you do seem to get a whole bunch of product in here, and this is the first thing I think I've tried from Milk. Kat Von D makes some of my absolute favorite products, including her contour kit, and I love, I don't know where it is, it was here in front of me, here it is. Pile of makeup, guys, pile of makeup on my desk right now. But I obviously love these under eye powders, and they just have so much pigment. They look so good under the eyes. So when she came out with a powder on its own, I really wanted to try it. And this is the Lock It Brightening Powder, and it's a little bit smaller than I thought, but I will just be using this for under my eyes. It's lightweight, no cake, instant under eye brightening, smooths under eye area. So I'm really excited for this because I really love the powder in the contour palette. This one is in the shade Golden, which is meant for deeper skin, a little bit more yellow. And then there are also, I think just a regular translucent and one that is more pink depending on your skin tone. It wasn't super expensive. I think it was like $30 or so, which is like a little bit of an easier pill to swallow. And I will report back on whether I like it or not. Also from Kat Von D, she released a brand new product, and Kat Von D liquid lipsticks are some of my favorite ever, and I love lip liners, so when she came out with a lip liner, I knew I had to try it. I was going to try the shade Lolita, but I just didn't know if it was going to be deep enough. I love the Lolita liquid lipstick, but I generally line with a little bit of a deeper lipstick, or sorry, a deeper lip liner to add some definition. So I thought I'd go with like the next shade up, although now that I've swatched it, it seems like it may be a little bit more red than what I was expecting. But this one is in the shade Pure Vita. It feels very smooth, very creamy, huge range of shades, which I'm really excited about. There's super bold ones in there too, which you expect from Kat Von D. My only qualm about this product, which isn't really an issue, but only you guys will relate to this, nobody else that I talk to will care or listen to this, is that the lid is black. Like, I wish they had just made the lid corresponding with the package. Like, obviously it doesn't affect the product or whether or not I'm going to purchase it or anything at all, but it just annoyed me. Do you ever have those like product packaging pet peeves where you're like, why'd you do that? I don't like it. But either way, it does feel very creamy, and I am excited to use it. It is kind of like a brick ready brown, and I don't really have anything like it, so I will be holding on to it, but I may also get Lolita too. As I mentioned, I've been into a more liquidy foundation. I don't know what it is, but I've really been enjoying that. It's the whole drop foundation thing that's been taking over the beauty community. So I wanted to test out this. It is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. It sounds so appealing to me. And I actually received a PR package from Tarte recently, and they sent the foundation, but it wasn't in the right shade. So I thought I would pick it up because I was so curious. Although I don't know if this is going to be the right shade. I got Tanned Sand. Okay. I think this could work. I don't know, it looks kind of pink. I'm gonna have to report back. They have another shade that was in between Tan Shade and Deep Honey or whatever it is, the next shade up, on the Tarte website. So maybe I'll have to purchase it from the Tarte website because I don't know, maybe this will work. It's hard to tell. Let me know if you have tried this foundation. It does feel really, really good, and I love the packaging. It is a little bit on the more pricey side. You get a full fluid ounce in there, and it retails for about 50 bucks. Lastly, I picked up a repurchase, actually, something that I really, really love, and I didn't know if I was going to repurchase it, but now that it's gone, I've really been missing it, and it is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is one of my all-time favorite concealers. I have been loving the Tarte Shape Tape, an absolute favorite of mine, but this one is great too. Definitely not as matte and as high coverage, but it is something that I absolutely love. I wear mine in the shade medium to ginger. I wear that in the soft matte concealer that they just came out with, and I really like that as well. Let me know if you'd like to see a like side-by-side video of me comparing the new NARS concealer with this older one, but this is a repurchase. It's definitely a high-end concealer, but I really do love it. So that is everything that I picked up from Sephora. I spent about $350 after the discount. I don't know if people want to know that or not, but I know sometimes people are curious, and I have no shame in what I spend. I love makeup. I'm trying to make a career out of makeup, and I'm not VIB Rouge. I almost lost my VIB status last year. I only basically shop the VIB sales, so I do like to buy a little bit more, and I know there's a lot of people out there that buy way more than me, but just in case you were curious how much all of this ended up being after the discount, it was about $350 Canadian. Let me know what you picked up during the sale. Have you had luck with your purchases? Did you purchase 2 or 3 times? I know there was people who went back and bought more. I debated it. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat at Samantha Jane YT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!